Today's world is a world on the move. People traveling farther and faster than ever before. Products moving to market with the steady rhythm of automated efficiency. We move mountains of earth to feed the world. Invisible mountains of information to keep pace with computerized communications. And everywhere you turn, technology turns on rolling contact bearings. Fafnir, everywhere you turn. The basic design of a rolling contact bearing is actually quite simple. Its components are an inner and outer ring separated by rolling elements, in this case, balls. A retainer spaces the balls for even distribution of the load. Wherever shafts turn or wheels rotate, bearings are required to minimize friction between the moving and stationary parts. Just about everything in the world turns on anti-friction bearings. Production of ball bearings in the United States began in part as a response to demands brought on by the newly developing automotive industry, and Fafnir was there right from the start. Back when America was picking up speed, most of the bearings it rolled on had to come from Europe. A group of Connecticut Yankees decided to change all that and started the Fafnir Bearing Company. Their first target, 150 ball bearings a day. But American industry was just starting to take off. Soon an amazing parade of machines came along, and all these new machines need bearings. Bearings that will keep out dirt, or turn at 500,000 RPM, or operate in extreme heat and cold. And so today, Textron's Fafnir Bearing Division makes thousands of varieties of bearings. And Fafnir has grown from 7 people to 7,000. And expects to keep on growing as it continues to work on new ways to do what people want done. Since 1968, Fafnir has been part of Textron's Industrial Products Group, retaining its name and international reputation. The name Fafnir was chosen partly in recognition of Germany, which at the time was a major source of ball bearings. Fafnir is the name of the magician in Wagner's opera Siegfried, who turns himself into a dragon to guard a treasure of gold. Fafnir Bearing Company took on the name and the responsibility of guarding bearing applications in industries around the world. Today, Fafnir is a world leader in the bearing industry, and as its markets grow, Fafnir grows. New manufacturing sites are being established to meet growing product demand, and an expanding network of sales offices, stocking centers, and distributors now stretches around the world. Fafnir quality begins at the manufacturing process. A typical ball bearing starts here, where rings are turned from the finest bearing quality steel obtainable. At each position in the turning process, external and internal surfaces are machined to close tolerances. When the ring is complete, it is cut off from the original tube. After the rings are machined, they are heat treated. This hardens the metal to achieve maximum durability. Still, nothing is taken for granted. The face, bore, outside diameter, and raceways must now be finished to meet specific dimensional requirements. This is achieved through grinding. Grinding is a precise stock removal process used to attain the close manufacturing tolerances required in the crafting of every Fafnir bearing. Throughout the entire process, Fafnir's quality control team checks, measures, and tests all bearing components. Tolerances are determined within millionths of an inch, with the knowledge that people's lives and livelihoods depend on accuracy. The rings are then honed to achieve an extremely smooth surface. Balls are manufactured with the same degree of care and concern for precision. Using equal quality bearing steel, they are headed, hardened, ground, and lapped to tolerances also within millionths of an inch. Ball retainers are machined, molded, or formed from a variety of materials, depending on the type of bearing in which they will be used. After matching, rings, balls, and retainers are assembled into ball bearing units. This automatic assembly machine feeds in finished rings, selects, assembles, and spaces the balls, and inserts the molded nylon retainer. Next, it demagnetizes the bearing, washes it with a filtered solvent, injects a metered amount of lubricant, and encloses the bearing with seals. Fafnir manufactures a wide variety of ball bearing housed units for many different applications. And as the need for housed units expands, Fafnir is exploring new processes and technologies to better serve this market. For example, this powdered metal operation produces housings that are stronger and less costly than iron castings. New breakthroughs, such as the powdered metal operation, are designed to help Fafnir keep pace with customer needs. There are literally hundreds of special processes designed to ensure quality and reliability in every Fafnir bearing. To protect aircraft rod ends and control bearings against corrosion, Fafnir developed a special plating process. This sealed quiet room is used to spin test bearings for noise level. For all bearings, final inspection is the last step before packaging. One last check for perfect quality. To better understand the incredible breadth of Fafnir's product line, we can look at three of our key original equipment markets: aircraft, agriculture, and machine tool. Each market presents a different set of requirements. In aircraft, for example, reliability is the key. From the main shaft of the turbine engine to the bearing control systems of a 747. For high speeds and heavy loads, the aircraft industry depends on Fafnir bearings. Long-lasting precision bearings that hold up in every kind of environment. Special bearings, crafted with painstaking care. Fafnir bearings take to the air in hundreds of ways, representing a wide variety of products. Agriculture presents yet a different set of challenges. When a disc harrow goes to work, Fafnir bearings go to work in one of the toughest environments imaginable: dirt, dust, grit, and water. Fafnir's agricultural line includes bearings with unsurpassed sealing capabilities, bearings with wide inner rings, self-locking eccentric collars, pressed steel flangette units, all built for tough farm machinery. A third key product group consists of bearings built for the machine tool industry. High speed, accuracy, and quiet operation are essential in this product line. Fafnir builds these qualities into all of its wide variety of machine tool bearings. Machine tools, agriculture, aircraft, and of course many other important bearing markets, all of which rely on quality, reliability, and endurance. Fafnir's efforts as a world leader in the development and manufacturing of bearings has led to many firsts in the bearing industry. These breakthroughs result from the close working relationship that develops between our customers and the Fafnir sales and engineering team.
Develop the next generation of, say, gas turbine engine bearings.
Fafnir engineer Dick Mapp.
Fafnir has a reputation of making, 1, a good quality bearing, and 2, for providing top-notch engineering service. If a customer has a problem, our field sales engineers can request the backup of a home office bearing application specialist.
I'll take this information back to the plant. and we can run it through our mathematical analysis group.
In order to power an aircraft at the speeds they need today, the engine builders designed to the edge of the state-of-the-art. And in order to match a component with that, we have to try to provide bearings that include the best of the present-day technology. So that the speed of the balls will be higher. Fafnir is one of the largest suppliers of aircraft bearings in the world. And we wouldn't be in that position if we didn't provide a quality product in a reasonable period of time with good engineering and manufacturing expertise.
Fafnir has a well-earned reputation of working with original equipment manufacturers in every industry. The goal is to ensure the best possible characteristics of design, materials, performance, and reliability on the job. The same spirit carries over into Fafnir's all-important aftermarket, the bearing replacement business handled by a nationwide network of authorized distributors, where service is the #1 objective.
You're supplying us very well.
Fafnir representative Jay Toomey.
Fafnir has always recognized the importance of the aftermarket. The innovative products that we have developed for the original equipment market have in turn resulted in a large aftermarket for Fafnir by brand name. We approach the aftermarket through a network of authorized distributors who place their emphasis on Fafnir because of the value-added services we offer. This is in addition to the basic product. Service is the name of the game here. Instant bearings.
You know, we've been talking about
We have trained, technically competent sales engineers that service our distributors. We offer training aids, seminars, schools, advertising support, all along with creative marketing programs. The Fafnir Training School, for example, has been on the road for over 20 years.
full complement of balls.
It brings basic product knowledge and understanding of bearings and their applications to the doorstep of our distributors and their customers. A bearing is a better product in the hands of those who know how to use it. We support our authorized distributors with regional stocking centers and direct factory order programs. Fafnir offers the highest service levels in the industry by having the bearings available in the right place at the right time.
Good afternoon, Fafnir Bearing.
Each stocking center has an inventory that's based on the historical usage within that region. We have instant access to the other regional stocking centers through a network of many computers.
Computer shows we have stock.
It's a very sophisticated system designed to anticipate the order rather than react after the fact. Also, Fafnir is a very personable company. We'd like to believe we do business with our friends. We treat them as our friends. We care.
Distributor, and then take the training school up.
From coast to coast and around the world, Fafnir moves its products to a market that seems to grow every day.
Headquarters of Transmecano or
Roger Carson, International Sales Manager.
Fafnir serves the demand for bearings in more than 75 countries. In England, we are a major manufacturer of extremely precise bearings for the aerospace and machine tool industries. We meet the most critical requirements for service in jet engines, in helicopters, in precise machinery, and in many other exacting applications.
In India, we will not be putting...
Our experienced engineers travel the globe to help our customers select the right bearings for their needs. Strategically placed stocking centers and distributors, supported by our worldwide sales network, assure that Fafnir's bearings are where they're needed, when they're needed.
Display in the revolving pedestal.
In all countries where quality is recognized, where people want reliability, durability, and service, they look to Fafnir. And that's our key to what success we have and what success we'll have in the future.
Fafnir, for today's fast-moving world. A product made by people who care about quality. A product that serves aircraft, agriculture, machine tool, and a growing list of other dynamic markets. A product that's built to last, and a product line that's always there when you need it. Fafnir ball bearings. Look for quality, look for service, and you'll find Fafnir everywhere you turn.